Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Umineko When They Cry, episode number 7. So last episode, or last time I mean, it was a very strong start to this episode. We got introduced to newer characters, or our new main characters, at least for now. Willard H. Wright, and Leon Oshiromiya. But yeah, with Leon, I was extremely excited, especially when they introduced him, right? It was good. It was really nice. It made me much more excited for this episode. I didn't even expect that a character like that would be shown. Yes. And I do like or appreciate that in this episode we're getting a lot of different backgrounds as well. Yeah, and last time we had a lot of different backgrounds or different perspective, I guess, for the rooms. And then, this one right now, the screen that we're looking at, we haven't seen this area before. So that's nice, a nice touch, much more different, right? Those Shiromiya family members were relaxing here and they're around the waiting room. A light buffet-style meal had been set up, but it was a bit stale and not particularly appealing. George and Maria. Even so, those voracious kids seemed to find it intensely interesting. The cousins had set up a camp around it with Maria at the center. The adult siblings had also formed a group in a different corner. Perhaps because of Kinzo's absence, everyone seemed to be a little more relaxed.
Leon?
Oh, Natsuhi. Yeah, I wanted this interaction last time. I was like, I want to see the interaction between Leon and Natsuhi. I guess here we go.
どこへ行っていたのですか？そちらの方は。
母さん、お客様のお相手をしていました。ウィル、こちらは母の夏日です。
This is my mother, Natsuhi.
紹介はいらねえ。ただ話を聞かせてくれりゃいい。
He's quite rude though, right? Just tell me what you have to say.
え、何かおっしゃいまして？
いいえ、何も。こちらはウィルさん。個人に縁ある方だそうです。
With a smile, Leon casually smoothed over Will's words.
彼はベアトリーチェのことをより詳しく知りたがっています。母さんはベアトリーチェについては何かご存知ですか？
リオン、個人は当主様のかつての恩人です。そして、それ以上でも、それ以下の関係でもありません。この葬儀は、当主様が個人への生前の恩を報いるためのお式。そう聞いていますし、それ以外のことは何もありません。
ありがとう、母さん。ウィル、母が知っていることはこれだけです。
Whenever I see Leon, they're saying son, right? Does it even mention it here though? But yeah, what they say is first child. Yes. First child. They're not saying son. But yeah, the way Will is talking, or no Will, Leon is talking. It's like a girl that dresses up like a boy. Yeah. Like I've seen my share of shows that has characters like this. But you could say that maybe, Leon is a boy. Yeah. Just the way he talks. Yes. Natsuhi was eager to deny the scandal about Beatrice being Kinzo's mistress. However, she also had enough sense to realize that the scandal was probably true. Picking up that Natsuhi was in a bad mood and didn't want to talk about this anymore, Leon brought an end to that conversation before Will could say something rude again.
ウィル、この礼拝堂は当家の敷地内です。
当家のルールに従えってか。
Yeah, it's more like, how do I say this? She's a tomboy. Yeah, more like that.
当家の客人にふさわしい口調に改めていただく。話はすべて私を返していただく。その二つを守っていただけるようお願いいたします。
努力すら。
ベルーンカステルとかいう魔女に巻き込まれて、大いに迷惑です。ですから、私も協力はします。しかし、あなたと私の立場は対等ですので、 それをお忘れになりませんよ。
育ちがいいだけのお坊ちゃんだと思ってたら、なかなか言うな。
これでも、後ろ宮家の未来を背負う覚悟はありますので。
わかった。仲良く事件を解決しようぜ、ワトソン。
ご協力いただけて嬉しいです。愛病のダイアナを待たせないためにも。餌の時間は大丈夫ですか？
今日は山盛りにしてある。
I gave her extra food today. What? Oh, Diana is a cat. Okay. I thought Diana was a person, it was a cat.
多少は大丈夫だ。よくダイアナが猫のことだと分かったな。
ソファーを引っかえて待ちわびる女性というのも少々個性的が過ぎると思いましたので。
Yeah, I didn't notice that though. I mean, did they mention sofas last time? I don't remember.
それでまずは誰に話を？
誰でもいい。全員だ。あそこにいるのはクラウスの兄弟たちか。
向かって右からエヴァおばさん、秀吉おじさん。あちらがルドルフおじさん、キリエ
Over
おばさ
there
ん。
is Uncle Rudolph and Aunt Kyrie.
そしてあちらが
後ろ宮ローザか。
Oh, by the way, the title of this chapter is Rose's Confession. Yes.
少女時代に森をさまよい、隠し館でベアトリーチェと名乗る女に遭遇した経験を持つ。
驚くまいとは思っていますが、本当にあなたは何でも知っている。
お前もその話は知っているのか？
今日彼女がそう話しているのを漏れ聞きました。
Only today?
辛そうな話でしたので聞こえないふりをしましたが。
By the way, yeah, look at the brooch, right? Nah, never mind, never mind.
優等生だな。紹介してくれ。
No, because yeah, we had a brooch in episode 6, last episode, right? And now look at Leon. Look at Leon's neck. The brooch is right there.
話を聞きたい。
辛そうな話でしたので聞こえないふりをした優等生の私に。
Even this outrageous arrogance is nothing compared to Kinzo. After muttering this several times, mentally, Leon shrugged and nodded at will.
あら、次期当主様じゃない。
Successor sama. You know she hates it though. Yeah. For sure.
そちらの方は？
ああ、エヴァおばさん。こちらはウィルさん。個人のために献花に訪れてくれました。
んなことはどうでもいい。
Who cares about that?
ベアトリーチェについて知って。
Honestly, I like these two. Yeah. I really like these two.
個人と後ろ宮家の関わりについてお話を聞きたいと言っています。
Leon spoke with a bright smile after pinching Will's butt. Will silently protested as though saying, I saw it coming, but damn, that hurt. But Leon just played dumb and smiled at Ava like a model student.
後ろ宮家との関わりって言ってもね。
後ろ宮家とちゅうよりお父さんとの関わりっちゅうべきやろな。
What? Wait, what?
正直に言えばいいのさ。親父の愛人ってな。
She was father's mistress.
愛人なんて言うとまた夏日姉さんに怒られるわよ。
Wait, I'm kind of just confused at what they're saying right now. Will silently protested, okay. Her connection to the Oshiromiya family. With her father. Also, they know? Wait, what?
恩人でしょ。
He's indebted to her right now. No, it's just confusing hearing it from them. That's why I got confused, yes. Like from these characters, they're saying that.
そうやな。
I was like, wait, what is Kyrie saying?
こんな具合ですが。
ローザ以外には興味ね。
ローザおばさんは、確かベアトリーチェに会ったことがあると。
This whole time, Rosa had been hanging her head. Leon's words made her shoulders quiver.
今日になって急に言い出したのよ。ちょっと信じがたい話だわ。本当なのよ。ベアトリーチェは私が殺したの。
事件解決だな。
Our work is finished.
早計です。
Rosa broke down crying and laid her head on the table. Kyrie and Hideyoshi tried to console her.
六軒島はうっそうとした森に包まれてる。私たちが知っているのはそのうちのごくわずか。屋敷とバラ庭園、そして船着き場に向かうちょっとした林道だけ。
誰も知らない広大な森のどこかに親父が隠れ屋敷を作って愛人を住まわせてるんじゃないかって話は相当の昔からあったんだ。
ローザさんは多分その隠れ屋敷に偶然たどり着いてしまったっちゅうんやろな。
しかし、どうしてローザおばさんはベアトリーチェを殺したなどと。
私が連れ出さなければ彼女は死なずに済んだわ。彼女は無垢なひよこのような人だったわ。
She was so innocent, like a chick.
私が連れ出したから素直についてきた。何も疑わずに私の後をぴったりついてきて。
By the way, like right now, they're saying this, right? I mean, yeah, like Kuwadorian Beatrice is pretty much like Chick Beato, right? So I wonder what the OG, the original Beatrice is like. I can't wait to see that. Is she like the elder Beato? We'll see.
私があんな足場の悪いところを歩かせてしまったから。
お前は崖から足を踏み外すことを期待してそこを歩かせたのか。
そんなつもりはなかった。ただ海が見たいと思って。歩きづらそうだったから下に降りれば少しは楽になるかなと思って。
それは殺したとは言わねえ。事故だ。
It was an accident.
私が連れ出さなければ会わなかった事故よ。私のせいなの。それに私は血まみれの彼女を見捨てて逃げ帰ってしまった。
あんたのせいじゃねえ。ベアトリーチェは海を一度も見たことがなかった。それをあんたが初めて見せたんだ。
The thing is, honestly, like Rosa was actually, yeah, trying to be good to her. Showing her the outside world, showing her the ocean, but yeah, like unfortunate circumstances happened and then Kuwadori and Beatrice, she fell down. Like, it was an accident. No one could have controlled that. Unless, like Rosa, like in reality, for example, right? Rosa actually pushed her, but I highly doubt it though, yeah. She probably just fell down. It was just an accident.
つい浮かれて一歩踏み外しちまったんだろう。
Yeah, most likely like that.
どうしてあなたはそれを。
Because yeah, there was no reason for Rosa to do that, for example, right? Let's say push her? Is there a reason for Rosa to do that? Like, no.
ベアトリーチェはあんたに感謝こそすれ恨んでるわけもね。
Like if we've seen Rosa's story, I mean they've been saying that yeah, Rosa has been pretty much like bullied by her siblings. Her parents really, let's say, don't really care about her, or but yeah, something like that. And then she found someone in a mansion, a hidden mansion in their island that was actually nice, right? And Yeah, why would she do that? Why would she push her, for example? It's just I guess, but I highly doubt that happened. She just fell down.
そうかしら。本当にそうなのかしら。
柵の外の世界へ出たいと懇願したのは彼女だろう。お前はその夢を束の間だけ叶えたんだ。俺がベアトリーチェなら、その束の間の時間をお前に感謝するだろうよ。
Honestly, such a shame, right? Such innocence. Then died just like that.
なのにお前がいつまでも苦しんでると知ったら申し訳なく思うだろう。ベアトリーチェはお前に感謝してる。海が青いってことを教えてくれたあんたをな。
それは本当に。
俺が保証する。
Will made that statement openly and boldly. It wasn't clear how Rosa took those words. However, it had apparently enough to remind Rosa to take a handkerchief out of her pocket and wipe her eyes with it.
ありがとう。
その言葉はベアトリーチェが今もあんたにささやいてる。
ありがとう。
Rosa wiped her eyes with the handkerchief one more time and hung her head. It no longer looked like a fit of sobbing, but more as though she was speaking with the Beatrice of that day within her heart. One last time.
よくもそんな無責任な言葉を堂々とかけられるものです。
責任がなけりゃ女を慰めることもできねえのか。
多少は見直しました。
How many years did it torment Rosa? Now, finally, she would probably be able to face that innocently smiling Beatrice who had been seen or had seen the ocean for the first time in her life. She was the only one who could forgive Rosa. Now the two of them could finally speak together.
どなたか存じないけれど、ありがとう。彼女は私を許してくれるかしら。
あんたは20年近くもそれを悩んだ。長すぎだ。彼女はもう勘弁しろと言ってだ。
そうですよ、ローザおばさん。あなたが悲しめば悲しむほど、きっとベアトリーチェも悲しむでしょう。
あなたまでありがとう。私には私が許されるかどうかわからないけれど、彼女が許してくれるかどうか胸の中で問いかけてみることにするわ。二人ともありがとう。恥ずかしいところを見せてごめんなさい。
綺麗事を言った舌の根も乾かねえうちで恐縮だが、聞かせてほしい。当時のことを。
Tell me what happened back then.
ウィルさん。
Yeah, tell me in detail.
ありがとう。大丈夫よ。話すわ。誰にも話さずにずっと隠してきたことが私の一番の罪なのかもしれないから。
お前がベアトリーチェに出会ったのは正確にはいつ頃なのか。
Upon hearing the question, Rosa closed her eyes lightly, reaching back to a past she didn't want to remember.
20年ほど昔の話よ。いえ、19年前か18年前かもしれない。
1918.
ごめんなさい。長いこと無理に忘れようとしてきたものだから、そこは少し忘れかけてるわ。
1967年のことのはずだ。
Ronove had guaranteed that with the red fruit in the third game.
そうね。多分1967年頃だわ。あの時の出来事は写真のように鮮明に覚えてる。忘れられないの。
辛かったら無理に話す必要はありませんので。
Come on, can you shut up, Leon? We're gonna listen to what she's saying.
写真のように鮮明に頼む。痛えぞ、リオン。
何のことやら。
家庭教師が私の内緒話を母に告げ口していたのにショックを受けて、あの日私は自暴自棄になって森の奥へ奥へどこまでもかけていったの。
This tale has also been told in a previous fragment. Back when Rosa was just a kid, she went deep into the forest, found a hidden mansion, and met with a mysterious woman who called herself Beatrice.
ほんの少し分け入ることすら難しいあの深い森を。
自分でも驚くわ。あんなうっそうとした森をよくもあんなに深くまで。たくさんの梢や鋭い葉っぱで苛まれたわ。でもあの日の私は気にしなかった。森の奥へ消えることで永遠に消えてしまいたかったし、もし本当に森の奥に魔女の館があったなら、自分を幸せの国へ連れて行ってくれるか、カエルにでも変えて森の住人に変えてくれると思っていたから。
そしてあんたは隠し屋敷クアドリアンにたどり着き、そこでベアトリーチェと名乗る女と出会う。
ええ、あったわ。
そのベアトリーチェは肖像画のベアトリーチェと同一人物だったか？
ええ、同一人物だったわ。美しい青い瞳、黄金の髪、黒いドレス、まさにあの肖像画通りの人物だった。私はあの肖像画をお父様が掲げた時、私が忘れようとあがいた20年の月日はお父様にとっても同じ、あるいはそれ以上の日々であったと気づき、さらなる罪に怯えたわ。
それ、本当にローザさんの出会ったベアトリーチェのことなのかしら。
Immediately, Kyrie spoke the question that Will had been thinking of. It would be too rash to assume that Beatrice, or that the Beatrice Kinzo met, and then the one Rosa met, were the same person. The time and generation didn't match up.
ベアトリーチェってのは戦後すぐの頃、親父に黄金を貸し付けた勇敢マダムのはずだぜ。
お父さんはベアトリーチェの黄金を元手に後宮家を復興して大金持ちになり、そして六軒島を買い取り移住するんや。ローザさんが出会ったのはそれから10年以上も先の話になるで。
10トンの黄金を自在にできるご婦人が小娘程度のわけはない。ましてや、ローザが会った頃には、それからさらに10年以上が経過してる。ローザ、あんたの会ったベアトリーチェはいくつくらいに見えたのよ。
当時の私よりは年上に見えたけれど、
She looked older than I was at the time. I mean, definitely.
それでも多分成人したかどうかという年に見えたわ。そう、まさに肖像画のベアトリーチェくらいの年齢よ。
中年、あるいは壮年に見えたか？
Middle age or past her prime.
大人か子供かって言われたら明らかに子供に近い年齢だったわ。
So yeah, you could say like 20 below.
中年なんてとんでもない。
だからそれじゃおかしいのよ。 あんたの会ったベアトリーチェとお父様に黄金を与えたベアトリーチェ。年齢が合わないのよ。
つまり、別人ということだ。
よく似た同じ名前の別人。
娘かもしれんな。親子ならよく似とったに違いない。
愛人の娘。
His mistress's daughter.
ありえるわ。黄金を授けたベアトリーチェとの間に、お父さんは隠し子を設けた、とか。
それがローザの出会ったベアトリーチェ2世ってわけか。年齢的辻褄は合うな。
Beatrice II. I like how they're just saying it now. What I mean is, if you didn't really notice, like ever since, let's say, maybe like by the second episode, right, that there are multiple Beatrices, and then now, yeah, in this episode, they're literally saying it to you now. Oh, by the way, there are multiple Beatrices. Yes.
なるほど。つまりベアトリーチェと呼ばれる人物は2人いるわけですね。
Ginzo secretly raised his mistress's child in a hidden mansion. It made sense. Everyone nodded, agreeing. However, Will's expression was slightly unsatisfied, and he scratched as he said,
どうやらこの葬儀は隠したがゆえに弔うことができなかった2人のベアトリーチェのためのようですね。
ローザ、思い出したくねえだろうが、事故の時の話を頼む。ベアトリーチェが転落した時、まだ息はあったのか？
いいえ、目を大きく見開いていた。頭から真っ逆さまに落ちて、岩浜の岩の鋭い角に頭をぶつけて、それもあの高さから。頭部は陥没して裂けてたわ。美しい黄金の髪がみるみるうちに赤黒く溢れる血に染められて。
一目見て死んだと確信できる外傷だったのか？
ええ、割れた頭の中身を見たわ。それも握り拳次第に陥没して。あれを見て生きててほしいなんて、いくらなんでも虫が良すぎるわ。
ウィル、それ以上聞く必要はありますか？
事故時はもういい。それからあんたはどうした？
一目散に駆け出したわ。誰かを呼びに行くためなんて綺麗事でさえない。その場から一刻も早く逃げ出したかったの。錯乱状態になりながら、涙と荒い息でめちゃくちゃになりながら、でたらめにどこまでも。そしたらいつの間にか見知ったライオンの彫像に出くわしたわ。
ああ、礼拝堂の前の？
いいえ、裏のよ。
What? I wanted to escape from that place as fast as I could. Okay, I came across a familiar lion statue. The one behind it.
とにかく私は屋敷に帰り着いた。誰にも話せない。話したくない。私は夜まで黙っていたわ。ひどい話よ。急いで誰かに話し、救急箱を持って戻っていたら。
頭蓋骨陥没をお前が殺したわけじゃない。もう気にするな。
Yep, that is pretty much like, let's say, instant death. Yeah. I mean, he could have been alive, or she could have been alive maybe for a couple seconds, but hey, it's pretty much over.
それでローザおばさんはどうしたんですか？
ベッドで何度も寝返りを打ったわ。眠れなかった。深夜にこっそり源氏さんに電話して打ち明けたわ。
Late that night, I quietly called Genji. Oh, okay.
源氏は何と言った？
自分に全て任せ、誰にもこのことは言わないようにと。後日、きっとお父様に呼び出されて、ひどく叱られるだろうと、 数日の間怯えたわ。でもそれはなかった。源氏さんはいつものようにしずしずと仕事をする日々。お父様は相変わらずの書斎ごもりで何もわからない。
少なくとも私たちの耳には入らなかったわ。
源氏さんがうまく処理してくれたんだろうな。
表沙汰にできない子だったでしょうからね。
隠し子っちゅうたって血を分けた子供や。
Would be nice though if we could see, let's say, where her grave is, right? Yeah, I would like to see that though.
その葬式もまともにあげられんかったんなら、そらお父さんも心苦しかったやろな。
それがこの葬儀というわけですね。
それから
私が知っている話はこれで全てよ。
俺が知っている話もそれで全てだ。
これ以上私は何も隠していない。全て話した。誓うわ。
Will scratched at his head, letting his gaze wander. It had taken Rosa a lot of determination to make this confession, but it was nothing particularly special for Will. It had apparently been a little more than a review of information he already knew. I mean, I guess, right? Yeah, we already know this, but it's just nice hearing it again.
ありがとう、ローザおばさん。
I mean, did we get new information on this? I guess you could say that when Rosa said that, yeah, she told Genji later on. And yeah, the other adults are saying that father's mistress's daughter, or basically father's illegitimate child. Yeah, I guess those two are the biggest things we got from this.
十分ですか、ウィル。これで話は。
十分だ。おさらいになった。
To Will, Rose's memories gave only information that was already known. This was the first time he'd heard all about her running back to the mansion after Beatrice fell to her death. But none of it was particularly surprising. I mean, isn't it like you already know what Rosa did? No, what I mean is, you assumed that she just ran away when Beatrice died, right? Yeah, I would assume that. Apparently Rosa didn't know any more than this. If he wanted to learn more than what was in the fragments Bernkastel gave him, he would need to find new testimony.
リオン、金蔵に俺が話を聞きたがってると伝えろ。やはり本人に聞かなきゃ話は進まねえ。
あなたはどちらへ？
頭を冷やして整理する。ついてくんな。
それは失礼。どうぞごゆっくり。
After giving an elegant bow, Leon made a face, tongue sticking out. Unless Will had eyes on the back of his head, he couldn't have seen this last bit. Will returned to the chapel by himself. The cold air and the monotonous sound of the rain were comforting.
どう？ゲームは。
Oh my god, she's back. I thought she was gonna just be watching, right? And he had come here for a little peace and quiet. As soon as he let out a sigh of relief, the voice rang out.
それは俺が聞くことだ。
It was as though she had been sitting there all along. A burnt castle appeared on the top of the altar once more. Beatrice's altar must have been extremely comfortable.
バトラは無能で、私を何度もイラつかせたわ。それに比べ、あなたは有能だから、見ていて安心できるわ。
I mean... No, I was gonna say like, at least for Will, he had seen all of the other fragments, right? But then again, Butler, I mean, he did as well. He was pretty much seeing it firsthand, right? Because in the meta world, correct? So you could say that. You could say Will is he's a little bit better than Butler when solving stuff, I guess.
後ろ宮バトラの時と違い、誰の妨害もね。
I have nothing standing in my way. I bet you could say that. Yeah. Because for Will, he's an outsider, right? He has no connections to anyone.
気楽なもんさ。
It's much more easy for him.
もうそういうゲームは終わったの。
No, like for example, when Butler's playing his games, right? He could disagree or agree sometimes based on his emotions. Oh, we could say that. But for Will here, yes, his goal is to solve and find out what is happening. Basically, he doesn't have any connections to anyone here, so yes, as he says it, it's easy for him, much more easy.
物語は二度楽しめるわ。
Yeah, nothing is standing in my way.
一度目はめでて、二度目は腹を引き裂いてね。
That's why you can say that Will is kind of rude, because he's pretty much straight to the point, right? When Natsuhi earlier, right? When Natsuhi was there, Rosa was there, he was like, "What do you want? What do you know?" Right? He's always straight to the point.
俺を肉屋だと思ってやがる。
どう？ベアトリーチェ殺しの犯人はわかりそう？
ローザの告白は過去のかけらですでに知ってる。真新しい情報はない。進展はゼロだ。後宮金蔵が本当のことを喋らねえ限り、これ以上の展開はねえ。まさか俺が金蔵を口説き落として真相を告白させるってのも、ゲームに含まれてるとは言い出さねえだろうな。
そんなの退屈で死んでしまうわ。真実を語らぬ金蔵は、それ自体が城に守られたキングだけれど、あなたのゲームの障壁になってしまっては面白くない。
拷問はやらねえ。俺の流儀だ。
わかってる。ゲームマスターとして、あんたに力を与えるわ。金蔵から真実を得られるようにね。
That's nice. Still wearing shoes, Berncastle stepped into the casket, picked up one of the flowers that had been set up as offerings, and blew hard as though scattering fluff from a dandelion. Then a single petal broke off and drifted down towards Will. Will no longer gold, but with the shine of a transparent crystal.
探偵権限か。
なに？その間抜けな能力。違うわ。それは観覧席への招待状よ。
感激者権限か。
Theater going authority?
それを元老院の許可なく与えることは禁じられてるはず。
私を、私のゲーム版で、誰が禁止すると？
Though the crystal flower petal danced in the wind, it wouldn't fly away until Will accepted it. He remembered how useless it was to argue with the witches and snatched it up. When he did, the petal flashed brightly for an instant, melted into Will's palm, and disappeared.
せいぜい私を楽しませなさい。ついでにあなたも楽しむといい。このベアトリーチェのゲーム版の腹渡がどうなってるか、あんたも興味があるでしょ？
ねえよ。
After Will's rude answer, Berncastle vanished into thin air, leaving behind an obnoxious laugh.
ち。
After clicking his tongue, Will turned around unhappily. When he did, it felt as though his gaze had crossed that of a shadow standing right in front of him near the door that led outside.
誰だ？
Is it Leon?
失礼しました。
Oh, hell no, Shannon.
声が聞こえたので、どちら様かと思いまして。
This is not a coincidence. For sure.
シャノンか。今度はお前が受付をしているのか。
はい。カノン君と交代で受付を担当させていただいております。
I've been taking it in turns with Kanon-kun to run the reception desk. So this time around, it's out there. They are alternating now. Okay. Interesting.
おう。カノンは？
先ほど、
Ordered by who?
リオン様に休みを取るようご命令を賜りましたので、今は休んでおります。
お前もリオンに面識がないのか？
You don't know Leon either.
いえ、そんな。
後宮リオンは銀の指輪を許された次期当主だ。10年を務めたお前が名前を言いよどむのはおかしい。
それは。
安心しな。リオンに面識がねえのは俺もだ。次期当主はクラウスのはず。子供もジェシカだけのはずだ。リオンなんて奴が後宮家にいたかけらなんて一つもなかったはず。
When she realized that Will didn't recognize Leon either, Shannon relaxed. Apparently she was a bit relieved to find that she wasn't going crazy by herself. So yeah, I guess for the people that know about the game boards, the meta worlds, this is something new. Yeah, Kanon knows about it, Shannon knows about it, right? How about Butler? Where is Butler? We haven't seen him, or at least him talking to Will right here, so yeah, for these kind of, let's say, pieces or these characters, right? They're like just shocked, like, Leon, okay. However, her expression quickly grew uncertain once more.
ここはどこなんでしょう。後宮家の礼拝堂と思います。でもどことなく雰囲気が違います。それにリオン様という方がおられたなんて私全然知りませんでした。なのに旦那様も奥様も親方様もお嬢様も親類の皆様も当たり前のようにお話をされています。何が何だか私わからなくて。
リオンはベルンカステルが置いた駒だ。奴を置くためにさらに大きな猫箱に変えたとも言っていた。それだけでなく、どうもここはいくつかのかけらが継ぎはぎして作られたまともじゃない世界らしい。
Several different fragments sewn together. It's as though this is a special stage set up specifically for this game. I'm sure she's nodding at my thoughts right now, laughing and chomping down popcorn.
この世界のお前は何年ここに勤めている
？10年です。
I see. So it is really a special stage. After all, when I entered the chapel, I spotted Kinzo. Since Shannon had been working here for 10 years, this world takes place in 1986, the stage of Beato's game. In that case, Kinzo shouldn't exist. However, he definitely was here a few minutes ago. Burn Castle promised that all of the information needed for reasoning was gathered here. She must have really packed it together to fit everything in. I see, so it really is a special stage.
お前はそれだけの長い間、後宮家に仕えてた。なら、ベアトリーチェのことを どれだけ知っている？
親方様が深く愛された方くらいにしか。
それだけか？
あと六軒島の夜の主と言われていて、
そうだ。夜な夜な屋敷を徘徊すると囁かれる亡霊の名もまたベアトリーチェだ。
That brings the number of Beatrices to 3. The first is the Beatrice from more than 30 years ago, who is said to have given Kinzo the gold. Second is Beatrice from 20 years ago who met Rosa. The third is Beatrice of the ghost stories, who is rumored to be the master of the night on Rokinjima.
フルドエリカの推理は正しいだろう。もともと六軒島に存在した悪霊の伝説、そこに金蔵のオカルト趣味と謎の女ベアトリーチェの名前や肖像が、碑文が次第に加味されていき、黄金の魔女伝説に統合された。そして夜の闇が魔女という人格を得た。それが3人目のベアトリーチェだ。
Let me read it again. Then the darkness of the night gained the personality of a witch. That's the third Beatrice.
それが連続殺人犯のベールとなる。
Apparently she didn't understand the word of Will's sudden monologue. Shannon tried to follow along, but she seemed to be having a difficulty.
無理に理解するな。頭痛になら。
申し訳ございません。
カノンもリオンのことを知らないのか？
はい。カノン君も私と同じでした。
Kanon-kun was the same as me. Was? Shannon and Canon isn't.
カノンも呼んで二人に話が聞きたい。
Ooh, okay. When Will said those words, Shannon's face went blank and her eyes went wide.
申し訳ございません。受付を開けることは許されておりませんので、私には呼びに行くことができません。
You see this now, right? They don't allow it now. What I mean is, they're not allowing Shannon and Canon to be, I guess, at the same time, or be in a scene at the same time with Will. Right, with Will right here. For other characters, they show it, but for Will right here, they don't allow it. Instantly denies it.
なら、誰か代わりを呼んできて受付を変わらせる。あんたとカノンと俺。
Yumi and Canon.
リオンを知らない3人で一緒に話がしたい。
受付は一人でいいと仰せつかっております。
2人いちゃいけねえとは言われてねえはずだ。
本日は人手が足りませんので、受付に2人も不要と仰せです。
誰がそう命じた？金蔵か？クラウスか？それともリオンか？確認する。
私の命令権者です。
Look at that eyes. It was the one who orders me. My God. Okay.
私は命令に逆らえません。
I cannot disobey orders. I told you, man. When I was doing my theory video, right? Shannon, Canon, they are still being ordered by the person from behind. Sure, they have their own personality and stuff in this game board, but they can still be ordered by the actual culprit behind. Because yes, in some of the games they die, right? So yeah, they can shoot themselves. So yeah, I cannot disobey orders. Okay.
その命令権者は誰だ？
So pretty much this is a confirmation that yes, person behind this can order them. It was a theory back then for me. Now we got a confirmation that yeah, They can still order Canon and Shannon.
そいつに交渉する。
交渉などできません。私たちの命令権者です。
ここへカノンを呼べ。俺は拷問も感激も綺麗だ。
Slowly, Will pulled his right hand out of his pocket. When he slowly opened his fist, a small bright glow emanated from it. The flower petal given to him by Burnt Castle had been glowing, or had become a glowing sparkling mark on his hand. He held that hand out towards Shannon and slowly approached her.
カノンを呼べ。お前たちに確かめたいことがある。
お呼びできません。それでもなお、それをご希望ですか？
Dude, she's like a robot now. Look at this.
呼ばねえなら、お前を感激する。
どうしてもとおっしゃるのでしたら、特別にお呼びすることもできますが。
I can call him specially for you, but there was some kind of incremental tension between the two. Will stood there, his left hand still in his pocket and his right palm glowing and stretched out towards her. Shannon just stood there, her hands still folded politely in front of her. Her posture beautiful, and yet it felt oddly as though windswept drops of rain were sparkling and crackling in midair.
カノン君を呼んでまいりますが。
Damn, man, this is scary. Yeah.
よろしいですか？
Will's expression had remained unchanged the whole time. Shannon's face was still gentle, or still kind and gentle, and the tension was icy as a frozen lake. Beginners in chess will sometimes move their king into check without noticing it. One might mercilessly capture the king in this situation, but high-level players are supposed to calmly tell their opponent about their mistake. If you take one more step, you'll get captured. This was similar to that. I see. So after all...
もう分かった。十分だ。二人で交代で受付を頼む。
You guys can take it in turns to run the reception desk. Slowly, Will lowered his hand.
ご理解いただけまして助かります。
What would have happened though, right? Let me put it here. If Shannon called Cannon, what would have happened? Will they probably kill Will? Maybe. Can they do that? The glow slowly vanished from Will's palm. That completely incomprehensible tension melted away, like a sugar cube in water. However, nothing had changed since the beginning. Will's expression and Shannon's expression were the same as they always had been.
おや、お帰りですか？
Footsteps approached them. It was Leon.
立ち話をしていただけだ。こいつに聞きたかったことがあったんでな。
それは何でしょう。そしてそれは得られましたか？
ああ。
お役に立てて光栄です。
それは残念。傘をお探しのようでしたら、すぐにでもご用意させましたのに。
金蔵に話はついたのか？
珍しい客人が挨拶をしたがっていると伝えました。お会いするそうです。
ベアトリーチェのことを聞きたいとは伝えたのか？
それはあなたの仕事でしょ？
With a slightly mischievous look, Leon turned away. Will scratched his head and shrugged, looking annoyed.
まあいいさ。こいつを試すだけの話だ。
Will opened his right hand and showed it to Leon. It was just a hand without anything remotely remarkable about it. Leon's head tilted to the side in bafflement at this strange gesture.
ご苦労様です。君の名前は確か。
シャノンです。
そうだった。シャノンでしたね。引き続き
受付をよろしく頼みます。肩を冷やさないように。ありがとうございます。
Shannon bowed deeply in response to Leon's kind words. There was not even a trace of tension in her manner.
参りましょう、ウィル。せっかく時間をいただけたのです。当主様の機嫌は秋の空より変わりやすいですよ。いってらっしゃいませ。
行くか。
Okay, chapter end. That was that was a little bit of tension there with Shannon, right? It was so creepy, man. No joke.
ウィラードさんをお連れしました。
Okay, let's take a break here, but yeah, that was so creepy. The way she was talking, it's wait. Yeah, it was pretty much like if there was a robot and then you found out that it was not real. And yeah, the factory settings came out and whatever. But it was scary though, right? He was like, "Are you certain? Are you sure you want Canon to come here?" And then Will backed off for a bit, right? Because yeah, who knows what would have happened if Shannon brought out Canon, right? Who knows? I guess that is not allowed. So maybe what would have happened there is maybe Shannon could have killed Will. I don't know, but yeah, she was really like asking him, "Are you certain?" Right? But that was really cool though. Yes, another confirmation from my theories. Yes. Said culprit, the real culprit, the true culprit is or can control still Canon and I guess Canon. Like I remember what episode was it? Was it the third episode or was it the fourth episode? When Canon and Shannon was talking about them dying on the game boards, right? And them saying like, "Oh, we are like in general, we really get taken out early in the game, right?" Something like that. So yeah, you could say that yeah, the actual culprit is controlling them to do some certain actions like that they don't want to do or whatever, or maybe they can just shoot themselves. So yeah, that was a nice show revelation. What is the word for that? But that's nice. Our second part for this episode, like it's like yeah, we've played for let's say a total of 2 hours for this episode, and it feels like they've revealed so much already. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I mean, yeah, my feeling only. It was all my feeling. Like it's a lot for 2 parts only. Yeah, for episode 7, a lot of information already. So by the way, last time, sorry for last time, it was Van Dyne, right? Van Dyne's rules. Was it rules? It said that a servant cannot be a culprit, right? So yeah, so I guess for that meaning, yes, for my theories, right, is the true culprit is the head of the Ushiromiya family now. So yeah, you could say that said person could have started as a servant in the beginning, but at the time of, I guess, this incidents, this tragedies, all this stuff, the culprit was no longer a servant. He or she is the head of the family now. So technically, yeah, that is true. Because they did mention that already in the last time, that the servant cannot be the culprit. They already mentioned that early on. So yes. No, I was just mentioning it because yeah, I what do you call this? I remembered it. I was like, Yeah, they did mention that, but I didn't talk about it. Yes, so yeah, you could just say that. Yeah, Shannon, let's say Sayo, was a servant in the beginning, but by the time of this incident, she was no longer a servant. She was the head of the Ushirimiya family. The hidden head of the Ushirimiya family, right? So, yeah, that's it. So, I guess very nice, man. Very excited. Very, very strong start to this episode. As I said, I love it. But anyways, we are gonna continue this and do more of Umineko When They Cry, episode 7 in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.